And welcome to Norton Field on the campus of Wheaton College in Norton, Massachusetts. Today we have the season opener for men's college lacrosse. It's a non-conference matchup between the Wheaton College Lions hosting the University of New England Nor'easters. This is Sal Lopez in the call today for the NewMax Sports Network. Happy Saturday noon, everybody. Mid-30s as we open up the season opener in mid-February. Wheaton College, their first game today. They went 6-10 last season, looking to see if they can bounce back from last year's record finish winless in the NewMac Conference last year, 0-6, last place in the conference. University of New England as well with their first game today for UNE. A record of 8-10 overall last season. They went 2-6 in the CCC 1 year ago, tied for sixth place in the conference alongside Wentworth and Curry in 2023. Today will be the 14th all-time meeting in the series between Wheaton College and UNE. The University of New England leads the all-time series with 8 victories and 5 losses dating back to 2010. Both of these teams have played extremely close games against each other in the series all-time. 12 out of the previous 13 meetings have been decided by single digits. 8 of those 13 meetings have been determined by 3 goals or less as well. Wheaton has won 2 straight meetings in a row. Defensive battles winning in the previous 2 matchups and back-to-back wins by the Lions. 11-6 in 2022 here their home floor in Nordin Field, and then in 2023, Wheaton won on the road last year against UNE, 11-7. So upcoming, we will have national anthems, starting lineups next. Sal Lopez on the call today on the NewMax Sports Network, the men's college lacrosse Division III season opener. The Wheaton College Lions hosting the University of New England Nor'easters upcoming on the NewMax Sports Network.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Norton Field on the campus of Wheaton College for today's NCAA Division III men's lacrosse contest featuring the visiting University of New England Nor'easters and your Wheaton College Lions. Now let's make the starting lineup. First for the visiting Nor'easters. A sophomore midfielder from Melrose, Massachusetts, number 8, Shea Fogarty. A junior defender from Belchertown, Massachusetts, number 17, Cole Irving. A first-year midfielder from Melrose, Massachusetts, number 22, Stephen Fogarty. A senior attackman from Essex, Massachusetts, number 23, Colin Jackson. A sophomore defender from Southington, Connecticut, number 32, Nate Hunt. A first-year midfielder from North Andover, Massachusetts, number 33, Ian LaRochelle. A senior attackman from North Yarmouth, Maine, number 39, Andrew Lawrence. A sophomore defender from Canton, Connecticut, number 40, Chris Gottlieb. A senior attackman from Dedham, Massachusetts, number 42, Sam McGregor. In the net for the Nor'easters, a junior from Milford, Massachusetts, number 4, Evan Hazard. The Nor'easters are coached by Charlie Birch, assisted by Nick Zubauer and Nick McMahon. And now let's meet your Lions. Junior midfielder from Thorndale, New Jersey, number 5, Charlie Rexy. A sophomore defender from Carlisle, Massachusetts, Frank Mason Fielding. A junior defender from Neenah, Massachusetts, grade 8, Michael Hannon. A sophomore defender from West Hartford, Connecticut, grade 22, John Joel. A senior midfielder from Lacrosse, New Hampshire, grade 27, Cole Reed. A first-year attackman from Southbury, Connecticut, grade 31, Mitch Teppanino. A sophomore attackman from Sunderland, Vermont, grade 34, Emmett Edwards. A junior attackman from Fairfield, Connecticut, grade 41, Charlie Goodrich. A senior defender from Worcester, Massachusetts, grade 42, Jacob Wharton. In after the Lions, a junior from Cumberland, Rhode Island, wearing number 37, Connor Alstrom. The Lions are coached by Kyle Hart, assisted by Andrew Blood and Kevin Coffey. Wheaton College, the NUMAC, and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, harmful remarks, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated, and the grounds are removed from said competition. Also, consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages is prohibited. Officials for today's match are Don Phelan, Kevin McPartland, and Mark Zabicki. At this time, we ask that you please rise if able. Remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
And welcome to Norton Field on the campus of Wheaton College in Norton, Massachusetts. This afternoon, we have the men's college lacrosse season opener. It's a non-conference matchup to start off the 2024 season between the Wheaton College Lions hosting the University of New England Nor'easters. This is Sal Lopez on the call today for the NUMAC Sports Network. Happy Saturday noon, everybody. Mid-30s outside, chilly in the season opener. Sun has come out, though, as we have mostly clear skies outside. The clouds have been able to drift away, and now the sun has come out here in Nordin Field in Norton, Mass. The first game today for both of these teams, the 14th all-time meeting between Wheaton and UNE. The Lions have won 2 straight victories in a row, defensive battles with wins in 2022 and 2023, 11-6 and 11-7. Wheaton College with the home white uniforms for the matchup, blue numbers, blue letters. UNE with the black uniforms, white numbers, white letters, blue outline. The Nor'easters come into this matchup from Biddeford, Maine. That's about 2 hours and 10 minutes northeast of Wheaton College, 30 minutes south of Portland, Maine. Starters today for the visiting University of New England Nor'easters: Shea Fogarty, Cole Irving, Stephen Fogarty, Colin Jackson, Nate Hunt, Ian La Rochelle, Andrew Lawrence, Chris Gottlieb, Sam McGregor. And in goal will be number 4, Evan Hazard, the junior goalkeeper from Milford, Massachusetts, as UNE has the first possession of today's game, left to right on the field for the Nor'easters. Wheaton College starters with Charlie Racine, the pace and fielding, Michael Fanning, John Schultz, Cole Reed, Mitch Teppadino, Emmett Edwards. As Wheaton has a quick ground ball, scooped up towards the near side. It will stay, though, UNE possession. Charlie Goodrich, a transfer from Roanoke College, inside the starting lineup, same as Jacob Wharton, the top defender from last year, leading the conference in average caused turnovers per game. In goal for Wheaton College, Connor Almstrom, a transfer from New England College, the junior goalie from Cumberland, Rhode Island, coming off 2023 New England Collegiate Conference Defensive Player of the Year last year in the NECC. Behind the net for UNE. So they have it at the top of the midfield area. Rushing up, Stephen Fogarty inside the arc. His shot deflected and right to the stick of John Schultz for Wheaton, and the Lions look to see if they can have their first possession today. Wheaton College looking for a bounce-back season. They were excellent in the non-conference late last year, but 6-10 a record overall last year as they crossed their way into the attacking area. Emmett Edwards. He played in 3 games last season, 3 starts for the Lions. Edwards will slow it down. He had 7 points, though, in those 3 games last year. Really impressive for Edwards when he was out there early on last February. Jack Board rushes up inside the attacking zone. Board. His pass missed the mark to Edwards, sails back. Able to Edwards as he was able to get it before it crossed. Rips one right into the goal, and he scores. On the board for Charlie Racine, a junior midfielder from Oradell, New Jersey. Wheaton strikes first. Racine, the top scorer from last season, tied for the team point leader with 43 total points. Top returning player, as he had 16 starts last season, 34 goals, 9 assists. That was in his first goal this season for Racine. Excellent start here for Wheaton College, right out of the gate, their first possession. And he's going to be the team leader this season for Racine. It was assisted by Emmett Edwards, both of those guys impact players entering the season. Wheaton looking to clear here. Connor Almstrom, the goalkeeper. A transfer from New England College for Almstrom, now towards the midfield section off to Edwards. Edwards at the circle, under 12.5 remaining so far in this first quarter of action. Mike McLaughlin, the junior midfielder from Stoughton, Massachusetts, one of the top points leaders last season alongside Racine. Both of them a key duo last season for the Lions. Back to Racine on top. It goes to Edwards. Pass off to his right. Off to Henry Stamatel. A shot by McLaughlin out in front. And it got saved by the goalkeeper, Evan Hazard, in goal. And another pass off to a cutter. There's another goal scored by Wheaton to go up 2-0. Excellent start so far for the Lions. Charlie Racine. Great start to the season. Quick 2-zip lead here for Wheaton. The first 3 minutes of action on their home field here at Norton Field. On the face-off, the ball is loose. And the Nor'easters had it for a moment, still loose at midfield, though. And now UNE will scoop it up with Brady Angel. Charlie Goodrich with his first Wheaton College point, a transfer from Roanoke College out of the Old Dominion Athletic Conference. He was the one who assisted on the last goal scored by Racine with a quick 2 goals in the first 3 minutes of action so far. Head coach Kyle Hart for Wheaton College in his 9th season, looking to see if he can lead his team back to the NUMAC tournament. One NUMAC tournament appearance back in 2016 in his first season as head coach for Wheaton College. That was in the 2016 semifinals. In 2022, Hart led Wheaton to a record of 10-5. They won a 7-game winning streak that year. That was the most wins consecutive in program history. As to the attacking zone with Shake Fogarty. Passes off to his right to Colin Jackson. Jackson back out towards his left. As they cross into the attacking zone with Fogarty. Fogarty guarded at the wing by Tucker Johnson. Gets past him. Fogarty fired and got knocked down out in front. As Almstrom records his first save of the match, and it bounces right back to Almstrom for Wharton. The Lions looking to clear. And they will as they cross midfield here with Fielding. Edwards. Now parallel to the nets. It's Goodrich. Just tallied in his first assist as a Lion for the junior attacker from Fairfield, Connecticut. 2 goals scored in the early going by Charlie Racine as we are 4.5 minutes plus of action so far here in this matchup. Behind the net for the Lions. Working their way to the crease. Stumble, Tepedino, ball is loose. And the Nor'easters had it for a moment. Bounced back to Wheaton, though, with Carter Noyes, who scooped it up. The Lions looking to see if they can set something up here. Lucas Melhorn, in his first season from South Portland, Maine, jogs into the attacking zone. Goodrich looking to make a move, turning the corner, fires, puts it through, bottom left corner of the net by Charlie Goodrich for the goal. 3-0 for Wheaton right now. Goodrich with his first goal as a Wheaton College Lion. The junior attacker from Fairfield, Connecticut, a transfer from Old Dominion Athletic Conference out in Roanoke College, where he transferred from, in Salem, Virginia, scores the goal. Bringing the energy so far for the Lions. Right out of the gate here, a quick 3-0 lead on their home turf at Nordin Field in Norton, Mass. In the season opener. Loose ball off the face-off. Still a battle for it, and Wheaton able to scoop it up. 9:20 left to go as we have a timeout here taken on the field. Kyle Hart burns a timeout for Wheaton College, but excellent start here for the Lions so far. The regular season opener here at Nordin Field for Wheaton College. They've won 2 straight games in a row against UNE for Wheaton. The previous 2 matchups, 11-6 and 11-7. Right now, bringing the energy. We'll take the timeout on the field as Wheaton leads 3-0 here in the season opener for men's college lacrosse. We'll be back in a couple moments on the New Max Sports Network. Excellent start right now for the Wheaton College Lions, up 3-0 in the season opener 2024 for men's college lacrosse. Wheaton with a possession as we get back to action, and exactly what they need offensively. Last year they struggled offensively, last in the NUMAC, averaging 9.19 goals per game. It was the defense that was able to win them games last season, but finding a lot of success when it comes down to non-conference matchups in the previous 2 seasons for Wheaton College. Behind the net for the Lions as they lost it. Loose ball in the corner in the battle for it. Looks like it will stay Wheaton possession here. Under 9 minutes left to go in the first. As Wheaton resets the possession. Approaching 50 in the shot clock, Jackboard off to his teammates. It's Emmett Edwards. Edwards at the wing. Moves out to his right. Edwards fires. Skipped it wide as it sails back as Wheaton will keep the possession. Behind the net for the Lions, Charlie Goodrich. 1 goal, 1 assist so far in his first appearance. Shoveled the pass, it went wide once again. 25 seconds. 25. We started not too long ago in this match, and when we did, it was sun out. The shot sails wide. Missed the mark by Jack Board, a junior midfielder from Westboro, Massachusetts. Now the clouds have come back, though, and starting to get some more flurries here in Norton, Massachusetts. The wind starting to pick up as well. Behind the net with Charlie Goodrich. Shot clock down to 7. Goodrich looking to turn the corner right in front of the crease. Loose ball. As it bounces back, Wheaton has to get the shot off. They didn't realize the shot clock, and it expires. Results in the turnover for the Lions. UNE forces the turnover. Shot clock violation committed there by Wheaton. University of New England with early possession arrow to start off this game. Able to collect it towards the midfield area. Number 39, Andrew Lawrence, the number 2 scorer last season, with possession, the senior attacker from North Yarmouth, Maine, as he rushes into the attacking zone. Inside the arc and behind by Lawrence, passes off to his teammate Colin Jackson. Edge of the midfield circle now with Hogan Corona in his first season from Barnstable, Massachusetts. Rushes into the attacking zone. Makes the pass behind the net. And a turnover force right there by Wheaton right in front. And so we'll go back to the Lions once again. Great forced turnover right there for Wheaton College. Snow starting to come down here in Nordin Field right now as the wind has really picked up. Wheaton with possession, the right to left on the field. Lucas Melhorn. Melhorn at the top, fires, rips it through into the net. His first collegiate goal scored by number 29, Lucas Melhorn. Excellent start to the season for the Wheaton College Lions on top, 4-0. And a blizzard-like matchup that is turned right now as we started off not too long ago, past the midway mark of this first quarter of action. The sun has drifted back beyond the clouds. The clouds are back in the snow. And blustery as well. Battle off the face-off. Wheaton wins the battle. Henry Stamatel, the first-year long stick midfielder from Plainville, Massachusetts, able to scoop it up. That's one of the keys for Wheaton, is able to start to win face-offs for the Lions this season. That was another struggle last year, was the face-off column, just 36.4% face-off winning percentage, ranked last in the NUMAC last season against a very strong UNE team. The face-off category winning around 58% of their face-offs from last season. Cole Reed inside the attacking zone. It's a set wide. 5.5 left to go for Wheaton. The Lions with the possession behind the nets. We get a penalty flag that came down. Now the referees stop time, and we'll go over the penalty right now with 5:17 left to go in the first. Dominant start here by the Lions. It'll be a man-up advantage for Wheaton College. 1 minute penalty on the man-up. The penalty charged to number 17, Cole Irving, in the box right now for 1 minute. They start the clock back up again, and Wheaton College has the possession. Let's see what they can do on the extra man opportunity. Mike McLaughlin out to the wing. Racine receives it again towards his right. McLaughlin at the top, passes off to his right to Will Durkee in his first season for Wheaton College from Oakland, Maine. Durkee back on top. McLaughlin, Racine. They look to move it around. Goodrich on top. And battle for the loose ball as Emmett Edwards tried to pick it up, and it was scooped up by Goodrich, so it stays alive for Wheaton. The penalty is down to around 20 seconds. Turnover committed down the far side by Wheaton, missing the mark of the pass. It will go right back over to UNA. Under 4.5 left to go here in the first quarter of action. University of New England with possession down the far side of the field, rushing past the midfield section for the Nor'easters. Loose ball, and Wheaton looking to see if they can get it off the turnover. Michael Fanning on the far side, and we'll have time stop with 4:12 left to go. One player Coming out, number 36, Patrick Stevens substitutes out for UNE. Will Durkee comes out of the game, substitutes out. In place of Durkee will be Tucker Johnson, who comes back in. Nor'easters with the possession. Just above 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter of action. So Wheaton College has the 4-zip lead. Sam McGregor, the senior captain from Denver. Lawrence, the number 2 points leader last season. As they work their way towards the midfield section now. Shea Fogarty towards his right. Moves it towards the near side. Off to Stephen Fogarty. Stephen turns the corner. His shot right into the cradle. It gets saved by Almstrom, the goalkeeper. Now Wheaton looks to push it up the field here. McLaughlin rushes. McLaughlin keeps it, fires, bounces it through. Mike McLaughlin off the stick fake into the goal, fires, zips it in. Off the bounce and scores the goal. Five zip for Wheaton College. Pushing tempo, Mike McLaughlin, the junior midfielder from Stoughton, Massachusetts, on the board last season with 43 total points. Him and Charlie Racine were tied for the team leader. Right now, Wheaton College jumping out to an excellent start so far this season opener. UNE responds. Quick goal off the face-off. Colin Jackson scores for the goal. Only a couple of seconds went off right there. And now University of New England is on the board. Colin Jackson, a senior attacker from Essex, Massachusetts. Last year tallied in 12 total goals, including a career-high 3 against Eastern Nazarene and Salve Regina. That's going to be a key of emphasis this season for Wheaton College. They struggled on the face-offs last season. Face-off winning percentage of only around 36% from last season. Another face-off won by UNE. Working their way down the far side of the field with Ben Gowell. He led the team in ground balls scooped up last year with 171. He averaged over 9.5 ground balls per game, which ranked 19th in the nation. Turnover committed by UNE. So we have Wheaton looking for a substitution. Number 22, John Schultz, rushing off the field without his helmet right now. And now the Lions will set things up. Snow started to come down here at Nordin Field. Wind was picking up. It's started to be a little bit calmer recently. Wheaton College out to an excellent start, leading 5-1, looking to see if they can tack on another one as they work their way around. Edwards turns the corner towards his right. Edwards double teamed. A shot, rip right through for the goal. Jack Board on a laser right there, sends it through into the net. Last season, Board with 2 games with at least a hat trick. Dials it up on a goal. And now the score is 6-1 for the Lions. Wheaton College bringing the energy in the season opener on their home field today. Under 2 minutes left to go in the first. Dominant Wheaton College start, leading 6-1. Just above 9 goals per game last season, already 6 in the first quarter of action. The spectacular start. They are no strangers to red-hot starts for the Wheaton College Lions. They've been dominant in the non-conference slates past couple seasons recently for Wheaton. 4 straight season openers won for Wheaton.
Lions goal scored by number 40, Jack Ford, assisted by 29, Lucas Millhorn.
1:15 left to go in the first. The Wheaton turns it over. UNE will have the possession here for the Nor'easters, making the trip from Biddeford, Maine around 2 hours and 20 minutes. Northeast of Wheaton College, half an hour south of Portland, Maine for this matchup. We're down to the final minute left to go. The first quarter, splitting defender, Shea Fogarty at the midfield circle, working on one defender. That is Henry Stomatel, the first-year defender from Plainville, Massachusetts. Fogarty rushes up inside the attacking zone now. Moves it back to number 14, Hogan Corona, the first-year midfielder from Barnstable, Massachusetts, now towards the edge of the circle with Joe O'Keefe, who rushes up. O'Keefe passes off to his teammate. Bobbled it was Colin Jackson, but maintains it though. Jackson has scored a lone goal so far for UNE. Sam McGregor looking to turn the corner. Sees triple teamed, and his shot got rejected. Scooped up by Wheaton by Cole Renalter. That was John Schultz, number 22, who scooped it up inside the attacking area. The shot saved by the keeper, Evan Hazard. That was a strong drive, though, by Cole Reed, taking it inside the attacking zone for Wheaton as the clock expires. First quarter of action through, and a dominant performance by the Wheaton College Lions, as Wheaton leads 6-1 in the season opener over the University of New England Nor'easters. Sal Lopez on the call today on the NewMax Sports Network. Wheaton College bringing the energy right from the start of this game and looking to make this a special season, and right now out to a red-hot start in quarter number 1 of action. We'll be back for the second quarter coming up here in a couple moments on the NewMax Sports Network. Excellent start for the Wheaton College Lions as Wheaton leads in the season opener on their home field here in Nordin Field in Norton, Massachusetts. 6-1 the score, about to enter the second quarter of action. Sal Lopez on the call today on the NewMax Sports Network. Wheaton College, the home white uniforms, blue numbers, blue letters. Wheaton going left to right on the field. The University of New England Nor'easters right to left. Black uniforms, white numbers, white letters for UNE. Wheaton has it at the edge of the midfield. Attacking area now with Jack Board. Board at the wing will wait for his teammates to set up right now. Sends it off to Charlie Goodrich, already off to an excellent start today for the transfer from Roanoke College out of Salem, Virginia. Roanoke College, a member of the Old Dominion Athletic Conference, a Division III program. Goodrich, spin move. Behind the net now for Goodrich, looking to set it up for Wheaton. Goodrich has position inside the arc, sends it across, off the Jack Board. Board scored the last goal for Wheaton. The Lions work their way around inside attacking zone off to Mike McLaughlin. Back on top, goes over to Board. Both McLaughlin and Board, two key players last season. Board skips it in. Second goal of the match by Jack Board, a junior midfielder from Westboro, Massachusetts. This season for Wheaton College, and Jack Board keeps on delivering back-to-back goals by Jack Board. Career high 7 points with 3 goals and a career high 4 assists against Gordon College last year in the home opener in 2023. He also had a 4-goal match against Emerson last season as well in conference play. Face off. It's won by Wheaton. The Lions take it to the edge of the attacking zone right now with Edwards. Wheaton with possession behind their net. Theo Estamatil, the first-year attacker from Plainville, Massachusetts. Him and his brother Henry, both in the team first years in their first season for Wheaton College. Under 13 and a half left to go in the second. Excellent start for Wheaton College. The Lions were projected to finish in last place in the NEWMAC Conference preseason rankings. That was released last week, but looking to see if they can be a sleeper team this year in the conference and trying to see if they can advance over to the NEWMAC Conference postseason tournament for the first time since 2016. That was the first year under head coach Kyle Hartz. In front of the crease, it's another goal scored by the Lions. Tacking on the goals for Wheaton right now, 8-1. Both of these teams, very young teams in terms of how their rosters have shaped up. Wheaton College with 16 first-year players on the roster. That's 41%. The total players being first years. There's a lot of bright future for the Lions. Just 5 total seniors in the roster this season. 9 juniors, 9 sophomores, 16 first-year players out of the 39 total players listed on the roster. That was Emmett Edwards. He scored in the last goal right in front of the crease as he was able to score. Excellent ball movement there by Wheaton College. As UNE has the possession inside their attacking zone here for the Nor'easters. At the wing, receiving it is Stephen Fogarty. As he rushes back towards the midfield section now. Off to Shea Fogarty. Both of them brothers, Shea and Stephen, from Melrose, Massachusetts. A shot deflected, and the Lions pick it up. Jacob Wharton, number 42, with a possession, the top defender from last season for Wharton, and course turnovers per game. Wheaton, though, turned it over down the far side of the floor off a pass that was deep down the field. Still here, battling for a loose ball up in the corner. It's still a scrum for that loose ball. Wheaton looking to pick it up with Norton. Wharton got bumped into. It will stay possession, though, for UNE. The Nor'easters just turned it over. So substitutions now, right now for both of these teams as University of New England just turned over the ball. Down to under 11 and a half left to go before halftime as the snow keeps on falling down. When we started off this game, it was completely sunny, unaware where the ball was for Wheaton, as that's what the conditions have been like. Was Goodrich as the Lions just turned it over, as Goodrich could not find the ball. Ian La Rochelle rushes inside the attacking zone, makes the pass back over to his teammate Shea Fogarty, moves it towards the near far side off to Colin Jackson. As they work their way behind the net now for UNE. The snow keeps on falling here in Norton Field in Norton, Massachusetts, and a caused turnover forced behind the net there by Jacob Wharton for Wheaton. Wharton last season scooped up 75 ground balls. That was number 2 behind his teammate Charlie Racine. And ground balls scooped up, led the team with 50 caused turnovers. Averaged 3.12 caused turnovers per game by Wharton. That led the NUMAC. That ranked 9th in the nation last season in caused turnovers per game. Last year, a big difference in the matchup was turnovers. 23 committed turnovers by the University of New England. Wheaton was limited to 18 in the previous matchup. 2 wins in a row by the Lions against UNE. Looking to see if they can make it 3 off to an extremely strong start at the wing. Moving on top off a spin move, McLaughlin. His shot sails wide by McLaughlin. Lions maintain possession. Will Durkee with some space fires right but through the wide by Durkee. Henry Stott to Mel, able to pick it up. Nine minutes left to go, approaching the mark, remaining here before halftime. But Wheaton College a 7-point advantage in the season opener. Off to an excellent start here for the Lions under head coach Kyle Hart in his 9th season. 10-5 record 2 years ago in 2022. That was tied for second most wins in program history. The shot sailed wide by Lucas Melhorn. Melhorn already scoring today in his first year from South Portland, Maine. Mike McLaughlin makes the pass out to the wing. The shot, it goes through by Lucas Melhorn. Off the assist by McLaughlin. Lucas Melhorn once again on the board. Just a dominant start so far by Wheaton College. Red hot right out of the gates for Wheaton in this matchup. This is the 14th all-time meeting today between these two programs, and historically it's been close between Wheaton and UNE in the past. 11-7 in 2022 on their home floor, 11-6 in 2022 on their home field, and then 11-7 last year. Wheaton won on the road at UNE, but looking for a change in the mindset this year for Wheaton College as they are searching for their first NUMAC tournament postseason berth since 2016. Looking to use a challenging non-conference schedule to see if they can provide some help towards get them there. Once they reach that conference schedule, extremely tough when they play NUMAC conferences. The teams, the shot sailed wide, missed by Goodrich. Goodrich out to an excellent start so far today. First collegiate game for Wheaton College. 7.5 left to go here before halftime. Edwards, the pass sailed off the top of his stick. Bouncing, and it bounces back. That's a turnover. For UNE, they do have an extremely young roster, same as Wheaton. 16 first-year players for Wheaton, same as UNE, 16 first-year players, but 15 sophomores, 5 seniors, 6 juniors for the Nor'easters out of the 42 total players representing the roster. Last year, Wheaton went 6-10 overall. They went winless in the NUMAC at 0-6, finished in last place in the conference, did not qualify for the 2023 NUMAC Conference Tournament. University of New England's last year, 8-10 overall record, 2-6 in the Commonwealth Coast Conference, finished in a tie for 6th place between Wentworth and Curry. They get the number 7 seed, lost against the 2 seed Western New England University, who's eventually CCC tournament champions. Off the cause turtle, Wheaton looking to respond, deflected, looking for another chance though. Jack Hutchins, loose ball, scooped up though by Edwards to save the possession here with under 6.5 left to go now. Charlie Racine, he scored the first 2 goals of this match, passes off to Mike McLaughlin. McLaughlin rushes up inside the attacking zone. He fires, and saved by the goalkeeper, Evan Hazard. Hazard making his first start this season and the season opener. 5 starts last year in goal, including the 2023 matchup last year against Wheaton. Hazard recorded the loss in goal last year, played the full 60 minutes against the Lions. He had 14 saves, 11 goals allowed, 56% save percentage in last year's matchup. He had a career high 18 saves against St. Joseph's College of Maine last season. Stephen Fogarty moves it off parallel to the net to Andrew Lawrence. He's been silent so far this match. The number 2 points leader last season, a transfer from the University of Southern Maine for Lawrence previously in his career. Behind the net, number 39, Andrew Lawrence. Shot clock under 20 now for the Nor'easters as they work their way inside the attacking zone with Ian La Rochelle. And now inside the arc for UNE, they work their way in front of the crease. The shot sails wide. Down to 5 in the shot clock. Gonna have to get off something here. They're behind the net, Lawrence. And couldn't get off anything. So that's a shot clock violation there for the Nor'easters. Excellent defense by Wheaton College, and that's what was able to propel their team last season, was their defense. Lines towards the edge of the midfield circle as we reach 4:15 left to go before halftime. Looking for goal number 10 of the match. Wheaton College last season, a record of 5-0 when they've scored double-digit goals. They have an opportunity this possession to do so, bouncing towards the corner. Loose ball. And it got deflected out of bounds off of the Lions. Extremely snowy first quarter of action for the most part into the second. Still snowy outside, but it is lighting up compared to what it was. Blizzard-like conditions. The early stage of this game. Inside the attacking zone with Shea Fogarty. And it goes through for the goal for UNE. Shea Fogarty puts the Nor'easters winning 7. On assisted goal by Shea Fogarty. Fogarty, the team captain, midfielder from Melrose, Massachusetts. Last year he had 31 total points, which was 5th in the team, 22 goals and 9 assists in 2023. He led UNE last year with 6 man-up goals. That ranks 7th in the CCC. 6 multi-goal games for Fogarty on the board today. Face-off. Looks like it's a face-off violation charged to Wheaton on the faceoff. So possession arrow pointed in the Nor'easters' favor. A lot of recent success here by Wheaton College against non-conference opponents during the last two seasons, 2022 and 2023. Wheaton College has a record of 15-4 in non-conference games. In 2022, Wheaton got off to their best start in program history. They went 7-0 to start off the 2022 season. In their first 7 games that they won, that 7 straight game winning streak to begin the 2022 men's lacrosse season was the most wins ever consecutive in program history. Great save there by Almstrom, the goalkeeper. He's a transfer from New England College. Wheaton looking for goal number 10 inside the arc. And it will go through. Nice pass off there to the cutter. Trailing the play with Charlie Goodrich. That's Theo Stematel's first collegiate points for Wheaton College. That was an excellent pass off to the cutter. Trailing the play with Charlie Goodrich, who just scored a goal. So now 10-2. And a lot of success when they get to double-digit points on the board for Wheaton College. Face-off won by the Nor'easters with 2:45 left to go. Loose ball scooped up by Wharton. For Wheaton, it's still loose once again down the near side corner. Rolling out of bounds, it will stay Nor'easters' possession. Last year, Wheaton got off to an excellent start once again in the non-conference slate. 4-0 record to begin last year. Wins over Anna Maria, the University of New England, Gordon College, and Curry College to begin 2023. I'm going to start off once again a perfect 1-0 to begin, and right now on the right track with an 8-goal advantage. Just above 2 minutes left to go before halftime as they've been able to dominate the possession hours so far in this match for Wheaton. At the wing, Joe O'Keefe sends it behind the net. Looking to move towards the crease, and the shot goes through by Sam McGregor, number 42, the senior captain, as he turned a corner in front of the crease and shoveled it right past the goalkeeper for Wheaton, Connor Almstrom. Sam McGregor had 3 games last season with at least a hat trick for UNE, a career-high 5 points with a career-high 5 goals against Gordon in 2023. 4 goals against Western New England University as well last season, 3 against Salve Regina. Face-off once again won by the Nor'easters. Initial shot went wide. They'll start off behind their net here for UNE in the final 150 worth of action. Inside the attacking zone for UNE, Shea Fogarty. Behind the net off to Andrew Lawrence now with 40 in the shot clock. Kyle Dunn, number 3, works his way up inside the attacking zone. Dunn guarded by Tucker Johnson for Wheaton inside the arc. Under 30 in the shot clock as we approach the final minute left to go before halftime. Behind the nets with Sam McGregor, scored the last goal. Look at the turn the corner. His pass missed the mark, sails to the corner. That's a turnover. Wheaton outnumbering the University of New England on total shots in this match, 8-4 right now at one point in this match. Loose ball in midfield. And the University of New England scoops it up with Shea Fogarty. Fogarty inside the attacking zone. And his shot sails wide. Bounces out to the corner, and it will sail out of bounds. That's a turnover. So final 30 seconds left to go, and a dominant start here to the 2024 season for Wheaton College. Lions couldn't connect on the pass. They turned it right back over. Looks like head coach Kyle Hart for Wheaton wants a timeout. They'll get one with 19.1 seconds left to go before halftime. 10-3, dominant start here for Wheaton College. Charlie Garcia and Mike McLaughlin out to an excellent start so far in this game. Same as Lucas Melhorn making an impact as a first-year athlete on the team. Emmett Edwards, Jack Board, Charlie Goodrich on the offensive end. Out to excellent start so far today for Wheaton College. Connor Almstrom been solid in goal, and also Jacob Wharton, top defender of the team as well. Showing up in a big way so far today for Wheaton, defending their home turf, a 7-point advantage, 10-3. A little bit more time to put back on the clock. 23.1 seconds left to go before halftime. Sal Lopez today on the call on the NewMax Sports Network. As we see a clear turf field right now. That was not the case at one point. This first quarter of action, as the snow is coming down at one point. Blizzard-like conditions at one point here in Nordin Field. The wind picked up. About blizzard-like conditions for around 5 minutes. It had been snowing until recently, and it's now stopped, and the sun is looking to peek back out. Inside the arc for the Nor'easters as they will maneuver up. The shot sailed up to the top. The pass out to the shot, though, and it goes for the goal scored right in front of the crease by Andrew Lawrence with 7.8 seconds left to go. Andrew Lawrence, the number 2 points leader from last season with 47 points, scoring his first goal in the match. Last year he had 23 goals, 24 assists. Ranked 9th in the CCC with a 38.3% shot percentage. 2 games with at least a hat trick last season. 9 multi-goal games by Lawrence as the Nor'easters crawl within 6 right now in the final 3 seconds left to go before halftime, and they will not get a shot off. Intercepted by Wheaton at the buzzer by Pace and Field. We close out, we go into halftime. An explosive opening first half here to the season opener for Wheaton College as the Lions lead 10-4. Right now the score. Last season, Wheaton had a 5-0 record when scoring double-digit goals for the Lions, and things looking extremely well so far here in this matchup for Wheaton Colleges. We are through the first 2 quarters of action, the season opener. Wheaton outnumbering UNE 10-4. We head off to halftime. We'll be back in under 10 minutes from now for the second half action upcoming. Sal Lopez on the call today on the NewMax Sports Network as we go into halftime. 10-4, Wheaton College leads over to University of New England. And welcome back to Nordin Field on the campus of Wheaton College in Norton, Massachusetts. Sal Lopez today on the broadcast on the Newback Sports Network. Chilly outside, around 30 degrees, though it is cleared up to what it was at the start of this game, around midway to the first, all the way past the midway mark of the second quarter as we had snow coming down on the field. Now the field has gone back to being clear here. Once again, a big-time impact by Wheaton College from the two transfers so far today. Charlie Goodrich out to an excellent start, a transfer out of Roanoke College of Virginia from the Old Dominion Athletic Conference. And also in goal, number 37 for Wheaton, Connor Almstrom. Solid so far with a keeper in net today, a transfer from New England College making his first appearance for the Wheaton College Lions this season. Right now, Wheaton's been dominant the first half of action. They lead 10-4 on their home field in the season opener here in Norton, Massachusetts. Charlie Racine, Mike McLaughlin, Jack Board. Those are the three of the top 4 points leaders that returned from last season for Wheaton College, and all three out to an excellent start so far in this match. Racine last season had 34 total goals, won 136 faceoffs. McLaughlin led Wheaton with 20 total assists last season, and then Jack Board had 28 total points last season. Both Racine and McLaughlin were tied for the top points leader last year with 43 total points. And also, excellent start to the non-conference slate in the past couple of seasons for Wheaton College. A lot of success they've had against non-conference opponents. Previous 2 seasons combined, they're 15-4 for their non-conference record from 2022 and 2023. Looking to see if they can get off to an excellent start once again this season. In 2022, Wheaton got off to their best start in program history. They started off the season at 7-0, winning their first 7 straight non-conference matchups to begin the season. Last year in 2023, Wheaton got off to another strong start with a 4-0 record. Wins over Anna Maria College, University of New England's Gordon College, and Curry College last year. Once again, the Lions looking to see if they can pick up another victory in the season opener. They've won 4 straight season openers, dating back to 2019. They swept Anna Maria in the previous 4 straight seasons, 2019, 2020, 2022, and 2023 in the last 4 full seasons. But this year they draw the University of New England first in their schedule to open up 2024. And right now out to a 6-goal advantage. We are back to action at Nordin Field, and UNE controls the opening faceoff to start off the second half. White letters for the University of New England. Wheaton College goes with the home white jerseys. Blue numbers, blue letters for the matchup. UNE has struggled recently in years past in season opening matchups. 3 straight losses in season openers. Loss against Curry College in 2021. Previous 2 matchups they lost in their opener was against Wheaton College last year in 2022 and 2023. Wheaton usually plays an opponent before they face UNE, as it happened to be the last 2 seasons, the second game on their schedule, whereas UNE was their first game on their schedule. But this year they meet up against each other first in the season opener today. Spin move inside the attacking zone. Number 22, Stephen Fogarty. Pass got knocked down, kept alive though by Fogarty. Shot clock's down to 20. At the wing, off to Lawrence. Lawrence scored a previous goal for the Nor'easters. Fogarty sends it across off to his brother Shea, the sophomore captain for Melrose, Mass. Shea Fogarty fires wide and out in front as Wheaton's able to collect it with Wharton. First possession now for the Lions to begin the second half of action. Crossing midfield, number 23, Cole Renaulter, who has possession, the first-year midfielder from Burlington, Connecticut. He'll wait for his teammates to substitute in. Coming back in, Jack Board, who has possession now from Renaulter. Board comes in, same as Mike McLaughlin, as he substitutes into the match. Jack Board, Mike McLaughlin, and there's number 5, Charlie Racine. All 3 players part of the trio were 3 of the 4 top point scorers from last season. Racine, he scored the first 2 goals in the match, makes the pass out to the left wing, and the shot sails wide by Emmett Edwards. Edwards got off to an impressive 2023. He only played 3 games last season, but he scored 7 points, 3 goals, 4 assists in the first 3 matchups last season. Behind the net for the Lions. Loose ball to Gottlieb. The goalkeeper, dangerous move right there, weaving his way between two defenders for Wheaton, who's trying to bring the pressure off to Eben Fagant. Inside the attacking zone for number 7, Fagant, the sophomore short stick defensive midfielder from Jonesport, Maine. Sends it off to Lawrence. Lawrence in the near side corner now with under 12 and a half left to go. Andrew Lawrence last season is the top points leader returning, 47 points, tied with the team lead with 23 assists last season. Looking to create for one of his teammates behind the net. Pivot inside, a shot saved off the shot by McGregor. The ball bounces to the back. It will stay UNE possession now. 12 minutes left remaining in the third. And an interception right into the stick of Michael Fanning, who came up with an interception for Wheaton. The Lions looking to push it here. Fanning bumped down from behind. There's a penalty flag that comes down with a hit from behind as Wheaton will have a man-up opportunity upcoming. The pass couldn't get on the mark, but off to a McLaughlin, who was able to scoop it up, though. Wheaton will have a man-up opportunity upcoming as they work their way. With Charlie Racine inside the attacking zone. Racine, his shot right off the post. Back to Edwards, shovels, and it goes wide. Now we have the penalty being enforced right now. So number 32 for the University of New England. Off the push penalty from behind. 30 seconds inside the penalty box for Nate Hunt for the University of New England. So now Wheaton on the man-up opportunity upcoming. Man-up advantage for Wheaton College right now. McLaughlin out to the wing, off to Goodrich. Back to McLaughlin. Racine looking to see if he can start to turn the corner. His shot sails well over the top of the net. 15 more seconds here to extra man opportunity for Wheaton. At the top, McLaughlin fires. Penalty kill expires. Back to even stretch right now. Racine towards his right, moves it off to his teammates. And it got intercepted, picked off by Hazard, a goalkeeper. And Hazard out of the box, going to take it himself here. Evan Hazard crosses the midfield circle for the goalkeeper. Hazard. Dangerous here as Wheaton looking to see if they can provide the pressure. And now UNE will burn a timeout under head coach Charlie Birch. That was a dangerous possession right there because they wanted to go 11 on 10. Or with a numbers advantage up the field, 10 on 10, but with a numbers advantage inside the attacking zone with Evan Hazard, a goalkeeper that came out of the crease all the way inside the attacking zone with possession of it, and then UNE decided to take a timeout under head coach Charlie Birch. So down to 10:08 left to go. The third quarter of action as we take the timeout here. We'll be back in a couple moments on the NewMax Sports Network. Three points so far tallied up by a quad of players for Wheaton College. Mike McLaughlin leads the way with 2 total assists. He has 1 goal, 2 assists. Lucas Melhorn in his first collegiate action today. 3 points, 2 goals with 1 assist by Melhorn. Jack Board leads the game with 3 goals for Wheaton. Charlie Goodrich, first game as a Wheaton College line, a transfer from Roanoke College out of Virginia. 3 points for him as well for Goodrich. 2 goals and 1 assist. Back to action. UNE with a possession as they work their way inside the attacking zone with Stephen Fogarty. Lawrence behind the net. Kyle Dunn. 2 points each between Charlie Racine and Emmett Edwards. Racine with 2 goals. Racine scored the first 2 goals of the game. Edwards with 1 goal, 1 assist so far. Edge of the arc. Goes behind now with Lawrence. As we approach the 9.5-minute mark, left to go in the third quarter of action. Under 30 in the shot clock here for UNE. Joe O'Keefe makes the pass towards the middle. Lawrence couldn't handle it and turned it over. Wharton came up with the ground ball. 20-5 total shots in this match in favor of Wheaton right now as they've been dominant in the possession area. That's been a big key because UNE dominated Wheaton last season in the face-off column. That total was 14-7 last year in the face-offs in favor of UNE. We had a penalty here on the field. That would be the first penalty for Wheaton today in this game. Going to the penalty box with number 8, Payson Fielding, the sophomore defender from Carlisle, Massachusetts, now in the penalty box for 1 minute. So we'll see what UNE can do here on the man-up opportunity. 10-on-9 for the Nor'easters. Andrew Lawrence off to Shea Fogarty. Moves it out to his right to his brother Stephen Fogarty. Shea off to Lawrence. Lawrence off the pump fake. Shea Fogarty at the top. Penalty clock down to 30. Wheaton comes down with it with an interception. Wharton stole away. Loose ball around the midfield circle. Battle for that loose ball still available. Wheaton able to pick it up. Looks like head coach Kyle Hart once again will burn a timeout here. Just above 8 minutes left to go. Third quarter of action. Wheaton College holding on to a 10-4 advantage right now in the season opener against the University of New England. We'll be back in a couple moments on the NewMax Sports Network. Excellent matchup so far for Wheaton College. They have 6 separate scores. That's made solid contributions throughout this game offensively. Mike McLaughlin, Lucas Melhorn, Jack Board, Charlie Goodrich with 3 points each. Charlie Racine, Emmett Edwards with 2 points each so far today. Connor Almstrom, a transfer from New England College. 4 total saves in the match by Almstrom as we are down to 8 minutes left to go in this third quarter. Back to action. Wheaton white uniforms with a possession. Racine jogs back to the edge of the midfield circle. He was tied for the top points leader last season, put his team on his back last March, and a victory over Curry College scored a game-winning goal 6-5. Jack Board. Off to the wing, off to Edwards. Edwards moves it towards the far side. Racine at the wing. Go off to McLaughlin. Nice move. McLaughlin fires, skips it into the stick, though. Save with the goalkeeper, Evan Hazard, for the Nor'easters. Hazard last season with 11.98 goals against average, career high 18 saves against St. Joseph's College of Maine in 2023. Charlie Birch, the head coach for the University of New England, 12th season, 86-86 all-time record. He entered this matchup today for his all-time record, named 2013 and 2017 CCC Coach of the Year. And in his first season in 2013, he led the Nor'easters to win the ECAC Conference Championship. The shot gets saved as it was shot by Stephen Fogarty, saved into the stick of Almstrom. Excellent start to the season by Connor Almstrom today, the NECC All-Championship team selection from last season, the final year of the New England Collegiate Conference in 2023. Was named Defensive Player of the Year. 14 games with double-digit saves last season for Connor Almstrom. Both of these teams looking for bounce-back seasons. Wheaton College last year finished with a 6-10 record overall, 0-6 in the NEWMAC. Last place in the conference, did not qualify for the NEWMAC Conference tournament last season. The University of New England last year went 8-10 overall, 2-6 in the CCC, tied for 6th place in the Commonwealth Coast Conference with Curry College and Wentworth. UNE last year was the number 7 seed in the 2023 CCC tournament. The shot once again saved by the goalkeeper, Connor Almstrom. A magnet back there recently for Almstrom in the scoreless third quarter so far, as we have a penalty flag that came down. Looked like a push from behind committed by the Nor'easters. One player going to the penalty box right now for UNE. The clock will stop with 5:27 left to go. That's called on an illegal slash by Stephen Fogarty. 1 minute penalty, which will have Wheaton on the man-up advantage. 5:27 left to go in the third. We'll see if the Lions are able to capitalize right here. Mike McLaughlin off to Racine, who scored the first 2 goals in the match. Back to McLaughlin, edge of the attacking zone as he's at the top. Racine at the wing. Edwards. Racine, they look to move the rounds. Down to 40 seconds down the penalty kill. Behind the nets with Edwards. Edwards searching, off to Racine. Racine, pass in the middle, out in front, belts through for the goal. Nice pass by Charlie Racine. He finds Charlie Goodrich, who scores the goal. That right there is called ball movement. Goodrich out to an excellent start. His Wheaton College career today. Tacks on his 3rd goal. Ties Jack Board right now for the team leader. Charlie Racine up to 3 points. 2 goals, 1 assist by Racine. Goodrich, 4 points, leads the way now for the Lions with his 3rd goal alongside 1 assist. Face-off won by the Nor'easters as they go for a laser pass down the field off to Ibn Fungon, number 7. Lawrence will wait for his teammates to set up. 4.5 minutes left to go here in the third. Last season, the University of New England got out to a great start. 7-3 record in their first 10 games. They had a 6-game winning streak at one point last season. After that 6-game winning streak, though, they fell down and lost 5 straight games in a row. for UNE. Still were able to advance over to the CCC Conference Tournament. They were the number 7 seed, lost against the eventual Commonwealth Coast Conference Tournament champion, the Western New England University, which upset Endicott last year in the conference tournament. Turnover committed there by UNE. Loose ball scooped up right back from the Nor'easters with a shot sailed wide. It was Kyle Dunn who scooped up the loose ball. The shot had an open opportunity by Sam McGregor and just whipped it well wide. Three straight seasons with a losing record for UNE. 0-5 record in 2021. 5-12 in 2022. 8-10 last year in 2023. Improvement though for UNE, and they're looking for more improvement this season. Same as Wheaton College. That's going to be a big key of emphasis this season for Wheaton, his improvements. Excellent start today though, compared to where they finished up last season. Ended on an extremely low note last year. Lost against Babson 25-8. In their final regular season game last year, surrendering the second most goals in program history in a single match. But a bright future here for the Lions. 16 out of the 39 players, first-year players, and having a lot of success when this come down to non-conference matchups in the past specifically. 15-4 record, non-conference late in the previous 2 seasons with a shot going in. As Sam McGregor is able to set it in for the goal, the senior captain from Dedham, Massachusetts. Face-off won by the University of New England, a strong suit for UNE last season. Happened to be the face-offs that they have won. They just did once again. .4% face-off winning percentage, second in the CCC. 45th in the nation last season in face-off winning percentage. Their offense able to strike. They averaged around 11 goals per game. That shot gets scooped up into the net of Almstrom with another save. Looking to push tempo here for Wheaton. Missing the mark of the pass off the stick of Edwards. Edwards got contacted down. They kept it alive, though, as it was saved by Melhorn. Wheaton College will set up the offense right now, and they've been able to move the ball and get everybody involved here in this matchup here. 6 different scores for point scorers so far today. McLaughlin, one of the team leaders, out to the wing. Off to Melhorn. Melhorn in his first collegiate action today has been excellent. Moves it towards his right. Emmett Edwards. Edwards at the wing. He will jog behind the net, working on Shea Fogarty, the defender. Edwards rushes up. His pass missed the mark, sails down the far side of the field, results in a turnover. So couldn't connect there for Wheaton. As we approach the final minute of action left to go in this third quarter, but sustaining their lead. And up to a 6-goal advantage right now by Wheaton in this matchup. Season, they really struggled offensively, looking to take a big step up this season in terms of offense. 9.19 goals per game, that ranked last in the NEWMAC, same as a shooting percentage of 24.5%. Face-off percentage of around 36%, also ranked last in the conference. Behind the nets with Sam McGregor, just scored the last goal for UNE. 25 seconds left to go. Loose ball, McGregor fires the pass off to Fogarty. Stephen Fogarty, his shot saved by Almstrom. Excellent save right there by Connor Almstrom. And goal today. huge collision right there. Got picked up was number 27, Cole Reed. Loose ball was able to get scooped up, though, by Jack Board as the time expires. Things getting chippy out here between these two teams right now as we close out at the end of the third quarter. It's been the defense for Wheaton College that's been able to fuel their team, bringing the energy on the field. This game's really got chippy at the end of the quarter. 11-5 at the end of the third. Wheaton College holding on to a 6-goal advantage in the season opener over the University of New England Nor'easters. We'll be back in a couple moments for the start of fourth quarter on the NewMax Sports Network. Three-quarters of action. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. Sal Lopez in the broadcast today on the NewMax Sports Network. The season opener for the Wheaton College Lions men's lacrosse team taking on the University of New England Nor'easters. Right now, it's 11-5. Wheaton College leads in total goals in this matchup. 4 points by Charlie Goodrich. Goodrich, the top points leader so far in the game with a hat trick of 3 goals. Jack Board also with a hat trick as well with 3 goals. Charlie Racine has 3 points. Mike McLaughlin, 3 points. Lucas Melhorn, first collegiate action today with 3 points as well. They have Goodrich with 4. And then 4 players with 3 right now between Racine, McLaughlin, Melhorn, and Board. Emmett Edwards has 2 points in this game. So Wheaton today has been carried between 6 main offensive players. Really been able to balance the depth of the team. And right now, Wheaton will start on a man-up advantage. 45 seconds remaining in the penalty box, and the shot sails wide by the Lions as we have hard contact down the far side of the field. We saw closing out the third quarter, things got really chippy at the end of the third. It's Patrick Stevens who has another 35 seconds right now in the penalty box. So Wheaton on a man-up advantage, but UNE with a possession, they couldn't connect, and McLaughlin scoops up the loose ball. Jacob Wharton at the edge of the midfield area, the top defender from last season, ranked 9th in the nation and caused turnovers per game. Wharton leads the way today with 2 caused turnovers. Michael Fanning with a caused turnover as well. And Connor Almstrom been excellent in net today as well for the Lions. Wheaton couldn't connect on the pass. It results in the turnover. The Nor'easters trailing by 6 goals, 11-5, will have the possession now, right to left on the field for UNA. They get some pressure here with their goalkeeper, Evan Hazard. And they got thrown away. So turnover committed by Hazard. So Wheaton was able to bring the defensive pressure. It's the defense last year that fueled the Lions to victory. Once again, doing the same today. 5-0 record for Wheaton when they've scored double-digit goals last season. 6-1 record when they allowed opponents last season to single-digit goals. And just been a balanced attack between 6 key offensive players in this matchup. The shot, the keeper right out in front with Evan Hazard. Racine tried to rip that one through, but Hazard able to put his body out there on the line. UNE right now looking to set things up, going really slowly. Couldn't connect in the pass. It's another turnover. Evan Hazard off to Cole Irving, couldn't connect. That's now back-to-back turnovers by Evan Hazard, the goalkeeper. Almstrom, deep pass down the field. That time, Wheaton's able to connect off to Carter Noyes. Noyes will slow it down. The clock working out in their favor for the Lions. 6-goal advantage, 12 and a half left to go in the fourth quarter of action. So Wheaton will see if they can use a lot of their clock. Off to an excellent start. Emmett Edwards. Off to Racine now at the wing. Racine rushes up. Racine off the body of the keeper. Evan Hazard goes right back out to the top. Edwards fires and gets saved by the keeper, Hazard. Evan Hazard recently picking up his play in net. Now UNE looking for some urgency as they will see if they can start to cut the deficit. Weaving his way across the defense, Matt DeSimonone. We're going to have a clock stoppage here. 11:41 left to go right now. So Evan Hazard subbing out his equipment. Looks like an equipment malfunction with the goalkeeper, Evan Hazard, as he gets the proper equipment, heads back towards his side of the field in goal for Hazard, as the clock is now stopped. 11:41 left to go. Head coach Kyle Hart unhappy about last possession there. So he was talking to the official about it, but now they're able to start to set things up. So 11:40 left to go in action. UNE looking for some urgency here offensively. They've been down throughout this entire game right from the start. Colin Jackson at the wing. His pass sails well too tall of Sam McGregor. McGregor keeps it, though, in the corner. Shot clock down to 30. McGregor towards his left. Makes the pass towards the middle. Lawrence dumps it through for the goal. Actually got saved down in front right there, so no. So 11:05 left to go. So, yeah, Almstrom right down in front. Looked like Lawrence had it as they were celebrating it, but couldn't put it in, and that one will get saved as well by Hazard up in transition. So back-to-back opportunities there. Inside the crease looked like an automatic one by Lawrence, and Almstrom right down in front of it. Shea Fogarty with 10 and a half left to go now. Turns the quarter with some space. Fogarty's shot once again excellent today by the goalkeeper. Connor Almstrom records another save right in net. McLaughlin looks to handle it. He does at the midfield line, and now he rushes up. He'll wait, though, for his teammates to set it up. The clock right now working out in the favor for Wheaton. Approaching 10 minutes left to go of action. 6-point advantage here. Their defense has really been able to step up lately. What was a strong first half scoring-wise for Wheaton right out of the gate has turned into a defensive battle here in the second half. Attacking is Board. Board slips. Board gets back up, though. Edwards. Off to his teammate, Melhorn. Melhorn off to a great first collegiate game today. Edwards thought about a shot. Will rush up with it. Emmett Edwards behind the nets. Shot clock's now down to under 20. Lucas Melhorn at the right wing. Melhorn passes off to his teammate Theo Stomatel. Theo behind the net, 8 on the shot clock. Theo makes the pass behind. Gonna have to set up something here. Shot clock's down to 3. The shot saved by Hazard, a goalkeeper. So Jack Board at the wing attempted the shot, but Hazard right there to corral it. A lot of bright future here for both of these teams. 16 first-year players today. getting action in their first collegiate game, or NCAA men's lacrosse action. Over 73% of the players for the University of New England are either in their first or second season. 41% of the players are first-year athletes for Wheaton. 8:20 left to go. Lawrence. His shot out in front. Battle for the loose ball, and once again, the goalkeeper saves it with Connor Almstrom. Almstrom has been a magnet in there lately in the second half of action. Wheaton College looking to win their third straight game in a row against the University of New England. Back-to-back victories in defensive battles, 11-6. The last time these two teams met up at Norton Field back in 2022, 11-7. Last season on the road at UNE in Biddeford, Maine in 2023. 7.5 minutes left to go. Charlie Racine tacked on the first two goals of the game today. Edwards back to Racine. Racine rushes up inside the attacking zone. The spin move past one defender. Racine back to Edwards at the top. Moves it out to his right, off to Will Durkee. Durkee off the pivot. Shot clock approaching 20. Racine fires. Sends it wide. It will stay Wheaton possession with 18 on the shot clock. Jack Hutchins behind the net for Wheaton. Back to the wing, off to Racine. Edge of the attacking zone. Right wing now. The shot sent back as the shot clock expires as well. Time keeps on ticking off the clock right now. Wheaton College propelled by a strong defensive effort in the second half of action. Their offense able to explode in the first half of action, as now they're pressuring the defense, almost intercepted it, but either way, they forced the turnover. UNE having a lot of trouble in this matchup today, clearing the ball down the field. 29-14 total shots in favor of Wheaton. 15-5 in ground balls right now. During the first 10 clears, Wheaton went 9 for 10, while UNE went 7 for 10 during the first 10 clears of this matchup. Right out of the gate, the Lions have been able to dominate this matchup as Darkness eventually will start to set foot on Norton Field. The shot gets saved by Evan Hazard, who really picked up in the second half of action here, as he saves the shot by Emmett Edwards. Ground ball scooped up. Jack Hutchins shovels off to his teammate Payson Fielding. And now the Lions will slow it down at midfield. Upcoming for Wheaton College, next three opponents last season posted losing records. The next three opponents had a combined record of 11 wins and 38 losses from last season. So here's a chance for Wheaton College to really get on a run and get off to an excellent start in the non-conference slate. Next Saturday, Wheaton's on the road at 3 p.m. at Gordon College out of Wheaton, Massachusetts. Gordon last year finished last place in the CCC. Wheaton College projected to finish last in the NUMAC, but looking to see if they can be a sleeper team in the conference this season, as they are under 5 minutes away from winning against the projected number 6 team in the Commonwealth Coast Conference preseason poll with the University of New England. So Wheaton's back in action next Saturday against Gordon on the road. First road matchup at 3 p.m. Last year, Wheaton won their home opener 17-7 over Gordon in 2023. Jack Board moves it out to the wing. Hutchins on top. Edwards. 4.5 left to go of action. Emmett Edwards rushes up around the screen. Edwards circles around out to the wing, and the shot sails wide, missed by Goodrich. Goodrich, though, the top points leader today with 4 points for Wheaton. Next home game for Wheaton, and that will take place on Thursday, February 29th at 7 p.m., hosting Anna Maria College. Last year, Wheaton dominated, winning on the road at Anna Maria 21-7 last season. And then Saturday, March the 2nd, Wheaton will be back at home hosting Eastern Connecticut State at 1 p.m. Wheaton last year lost at East Con and at Willimantic 12-9, looking to see if they can put together a victory this time around in non-conference action. The University of New England, their next game for UNA will be Wednesday at 4 p.m. hosting St. Joseph's College of Maine, which last year UNE run on the road at St. Joseph's College of Maine 13-9 in 2023. Shot sales back behind. 3.5 minutes remaining of action. Wheaton College with their defense really able to propel this team to victory in the second half as they came out scoring goals and bringing the energy right out of the gate, a red-hot start, and then their defense able to propel them here in the second half in a low-scoring second half of action. 6 key offensive players really made a difference in this match today. Hogan Corona at the wing. Moves it out in front. Lawrence, his shot. Diving and pouncing on it. That's Almstrom with another save for the goalkeeper. Excellent start this season by Connor Almstrom, a transfer from New England College. The NECC Defensive Player of the Year in 2023. Comes out with another clutch save today as he has been a magnet out in net for Wheaton College. Timeout on the floor taken by head coach Kyle Hartz. An amazing start to the 2024 non-conference slate to begin the season for Wheaton College here as they lead 11-5 on their home turf at Nordin Field in Norton, Massachusetts. Wheaton's looking to see if they can bring this together throughout the course of the season as they are searching for their first NEWMAC tournament bid since 2016. They have 1 full week to prepare for their next matchup. They're on the road in their road opener next Saturday at 3 p.m. at Gordon College and 1 in Mass. Wheaton looking to see if they can go on a run here in the non-conference slate. UNE Wednesday, they have their next game in their home opener hosting St. Joseph's College of Maine at 4 p.m. Charlie Goodrich leads the way today with 4 total points, 3 goals and 1 assist for the transfer from Roanoke College out of Virginia. 4 players with 3 points each between Charlie Racine. He has 2 goals and 1 assist. Same as Lucas Melhorn in his first collegiate action today as well. Mike McLaughlin with 3 points, 1 goal, 2 assists. Mike McLaughlin leads the way with 2 assists today. And then Jack Board with 3 goals as well with a hat trick. Under 3 left to go. Quick up the field for UNE as the ball bounces into the corner. Loose ball still. Lawrence scoops it up for the Nor'easters. Shea Fogarty sends it off to his brother Steven. Back to Shea at the top. Just above 2 minutes left to go. In this fourth quarter, University of New England didn't have any signs of offensive urgency today as they've been limited here offensively. Just 5 goals deflected up over the top by Almstrom. The ground ball got picked up by Brendan Wojnarowicz. They move it out in transition here for Wheaton. Cameron Riley on the field, number 4. Sophomore midfielder from Ledyard, Connecticut. Off to his teammate Theo Stomatel in the corner. His first collegiate action today from Plainville, Massachusetts. One of 16 first-year athletes on the team for Wheaton. Over 41% of the team being first-year players for the Lions. 1.5 minutes left to go before Wheaton College will go 1-0 to start off the 2024 slate. Impressive in the non-conference slate the previous 2 seasons for the Lions, and Wheaton will pick up their first victory this season. And out of their last 20 non-conference games, they have won 16 after today. Final minute left to go here at Nordin Field. A dominant performance by Wheaton College. It was Charlie Racine that set the tone early with 2 quick goals. In the first 3 minutes of action by Racine to put a Wheaton on top 2-0. But today, 6 different players really showed up offensively. Charlie Goodrich, first game as a Wheaton College line, delivered with 4 points by Goodrich, 3 goals, 1 assist. Jack Board with a hat trick with 3 goals. Racine tallied in 3 points, same as Lucas Melhorn in his first collegiate action today. Mike McLaughlin led the way with 2 assists, 3 points total. Emmett Edwards, 2 points with 1 goal, 1 assist, as we're down to 13.9 seconds left. Penalty for Wheaton. The final 13.9 seconds remaining is charged to Jack Hutchins in the penalty box. Game high 3 caused turnovers by Jacob Wharton, top returning defender from last season, which ranked number 9 in the nation in caused turnovers per game last season. 13 seconds left to go, and a dominant start to the 2024 season to open up the men's college lacrosse slate for the Wheaton College Lions. As the time ticks down here at Norton Field, Wheaton College comes out on top and they pick up the victory. 11-5 the final score, as Wheaton able to dominate this matchup for the Lions today. Strong offensive first half, and then they turned it up in a big way in the second half defensively. Able to pick up the victory for Wheaton College, 11-5 the final score. Going to the key performance of this game before we wrap up. We'll see if we will have post-game coming up afterwards as well. But Charlie Goodrich, 4 points for him as the snow starts to come down here in Nordin Field. Right at the end of the game, 3 goals by Goodrich with a hat trick, 1 assist. Charlie Racine set the tone early. He had the first 2 goals in the match, finishes with 3 points. Him and 4 Lions finished with 3 points each. Mike McLaughlin with 3 points. Lucas Melhorn with 3 points. Jack Board with a hat trick with 3 goals scored by Board. Emmett Edwards had 2 points with 1 goal and 1 assist. 6 impact offensive players for the Wheaton College Lions propelling Wheaton to victory. Jacob Borton with 3 caused turnovers. Connor Almstrom, excellent in goal today, as he was able to stop multiple shots. Save percentage of over 90% by Almstrom, 11 saves in this matchup as we wrap up here at Nordin Field. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. Sal Lopez on the broadcast on the NewMax Sports Network. Sal Lopez wrapping up here on the NewMax Sports Network. Wheaton College dominates their season opener. They win 11-5 over the University of New England. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. Sal Lopez wrapping up here on the NewMax Sports Network as Wheaton wins 11-5.
Yeah. Stop it. Stop it.